Let me tell you something, most men never figure out, and it matters. Because understanding these signals changes the entire dynamic of attraction and connection in a way that feels natural and respectful, and deeply intuitive. When a woman wants you to take her home at the end of the night, she does not announce it because she cannot just say, "Take me back to your place," without risking her comfort, her reputation, or the emotional balance of the moment. So she uses gestures instead, subtle signals and instinctive body language that speaks louder than anything she could say out loud, and most men completely miss them because they think she is just being friendly or just having fun, and they let the moment slip away without realizing she had already opened the door. So I am walking you through 10 gestures women use to signal "take me home tonight," the ones you have probably seen many times and did not recognize for what they were, because women often communicate desire through indirect cues for safety, for emotional protection, and to see if you are aware enough to read the moment. Number 10. She keeps asking what you are doing after this, and you should start noticing when she brings up what happens next, because questions like "So what is your plan after this?" or "You heading straight home?" or "What are you doing later?" are not casual small talk. Even though most men treat them that way, she is fishing. She is trying to see if there is an opening for the night to continue with you, and she is waiting for you to invite her or to give herself permission to invite herself. And when a woman asks about after, she is already thinking past this moment, past this bar, past this party, and she is quietly mapping out whether there is a path for the two of you to end up alone together. And every time you shrug and say "I do not know," probably just heading home, you are closing a door she is trying to walk through. And the truth is, she would not ask about your plans if she had no interest in being part of them. Number 9. She whispers in your ear, even when it is not loud, because if the music is not that loud and you can hear her just fine, but she still leans in and whispers directly into your ear, she is manufacturing intimacy. She is drawing her lips close to your skin, letting you feel her breath, creating a private space inside a public environment. And women who want to go home with you find excuses to bring their mouths close to your ear because it is sensual, instinctive, and it plants the idea of her lips being close to other parts of your body. And most men treat it like she is being practical about the noise level, but she is not. She is engineering closeness and seeing whether you respond to the moment or freeze up out of uncertainty. And here's the deeper layer: women often do this to test if a man can meet her energy without acting shocked, nervous, or overly eager. Number 8. She fixes your hair or touches your face intimately. And when a woman wants to take you home, she does not just straighten your collar in passing. She runs her fingers through your hair slowly. She brushes something off your cheek and lets her hand linger. She smooths your shirt but makes the moment last far longer than necessary. And this is foreplay disguised as grooming, because she is getting her hands on you in ways that feel publicly acceptable but are privately charged with meaning. And most men stand there stiff as a board, thinking she is being helpful. But she is not. She is testing whether you will let her touch you, and whether you will touch her back, because a woman will never escalate physically with a man who gives her no sign that he is comfortable or aware, and her touch is a direct invitation for you to match her energy with calm, grounded confidence. Number 7. She grabs your belt loop or waistband when walking, and if you are walking together and she hooks her finger through your belt loop or grabs your waistband to pull you closer, that is not casual, it is possessive and intentional. And she is putting her hands near your pants, close to areas she is already thinking about. And this happens most when you are moving between places, walking to the next bar, heading to get food, moving through a crowd, and she uses the transition as a cover to escalate physically. And by pulling you toward her, she is showing that she feels comfortable claiming space on your body. And most men just keep walking like nothing happened, but something absolutely did happen, because she just showed you she is comfortable grabbing you wherever she wants, and that is not something she does with a man she sees as just a friend. Number 6. She says she is ready to leave while looking directly at you, and if she announces to the group that she wants to leave, that she is over this place, and she looks at you when she says it, she is not talking to everyone. She is talking to you, and she is handing you the opening to offer a ride, to suggest going somewhere else, or simply to walk out with her. And most men fail here because they let someone else respond. They let her friend offer to split a ride, or they say, "Yeah, this place is dead," and then just stand there doing nothing, even though she gave them the line and all they had to do was say they were leaving too, and she would have followed without hesitation. And this moment matters because a woman rarely signals departure unless she is open to leaving with the man she feels drawn to. Number 5. She puts her hand on your thigh and does not move it, and the thigh is intimate territory, close to everything that matters. And when she rests her hand there during conversation, not a quick touch but a sustained placement, she is making a statement, and this usually happens when you are sitting together in a booth on a couch, or somewhere where she can reach your leg without making it obvious to the entire room. And she is not doing it for the crowd, she is doing it for you. And when she leaves her hand there, she is testing whether you are comfortable with her touching you in places that suggest where the night could go, and most men tense up or ignore it entirely, but both responses miss the moment because she just gave you permission to touch her back with calm, gentle confidence. Number 4, she straddles your lap or sits on you, and when she climbs onto your lap, sits on your thigh, or positions herself on top of you, she is done being subtle, and she is making you feel her full body weight pressing against yours, making it impossible to ignore what this would feel like in a private setting, and this usually happens when seating is limited or when she says she is tired of standing, but the truth is there are other places to sit. She chose you, and she is showing you physically what it would be like to have her on top of you. Because she wants you to imagine it, and she wants to feel your reaction, and most men freeze up not knowing where to put their hands or whether they are allowed to touch her while she is literally on their lap. But yes, you were allowed, and she wanted you to participate instead of shutting down. Number 3, she bites her straw or sucks on something while looking at you. And if she is biting her straw, sucking on it slowly, or wrapping her lips around the rim of your glass while maintaining eye contact, she is showing you what her mouth can do, and she holds your gaze while doing it, making it slow, deliberate, and repeated to be sure you notice. And this has nothing to do with being thirsty. This is about planting an image in your mind, making you think about her mouth, and most men look away, thinking they are imagining it, but she did it on purpose to see if you would hold her gaze, or look away like every other man who cannot handle the moment with confidence. Number 2, she grabs your face or jaw when talking, and when a woman reaches up, holds your face, grabs your jaw, or pulls your head down closer to hers, she is taking control and claiming you and showing you she is not afraid to touch you. However, she wants, and this move is dominance wrapped in intimacy, and it communicates, I want you, and then I am done playing subtle signals, and most men just stand there paralyzed, thinking she is being playful or drunk, but she is not. She is grabbing your face because she already decided what she wants, and she is waiting to see if you have decided to. And deeper than that, this gesture shows trust, because a woman only touches a man's face when she feels safe and drawn to him. Number 1, she says she does not want to go home alone tonight. And if she tells you she does not want to sleep alone, that she hates going home by herself, that she needs company tonight, she is not venting, she is inviting you. And when she says things like, I really do not want to be alone tonight, or I hate sleeping in an empty bed, or I could use some company, she is speaking directly to you. And here is what most men do: offer sympathy, tell her she will be fine, or suggest she text her friends, which completely misses the point, because she was talking to you about you, asking you to be the company she wants, and this is her clearest signal she is not going to say it more directly. And if you do not recognize it, she goes home alone, and you realize what she meant days later. There you have it, 10 gestures women use to signal take me home tonight, and if you are seeing 3 or more, she has already decided. The only question is whether you will recognize what is happening before the window closes, and when you learn to read these signals, you stop second-guessing yourself, and you respond with calm energy, respect, and confidence, which makes every interaction feel more natural, more secure, and more connected. So hit subscribe, because the next video is waiting, and it is going to elevate your understanding even deeper without crossing boundaries or misreading moments, because awareness is what separates men who get lucky from men who attract intentionally.